everybody, welcome back to Great Northwest Weaponry. This is Thomas, and today we are doing Day at the Range, round 26, Guns of Italy. Got a pair of Carcano rifles with us today, and a pair of Beretta pistols, one of which we haven't seen in quite a while, actually. And I do have more Carcano rifles that I brought with me. Namely, I've got a M38, which I just don't have 7.35 ammunition for right now. I've got plenty of 6.5. And I've also got the Japanese Carcano made in Italy for Japan in 6.5 Japanese, which I also do not currently have ammo for. But, just an excuse to get a few of the Italians out. And I've got a buddy with me today who brought a pistol that we took a look at a while back, which will probably be at the end of the video. If you've been with the channel for a few years, then you may know the pistol of which I speak. But meanwhile, started off with the Carcano cavalry carbine, or machetto. And I know I do not say Italian words correctly. I'm not even going to try to. There doesn't even seem to be a consensus amongst you Italians of how half of these words are supposed to actually be said. I believe what I've been calling machetto is actually moschetto. Carcano, I've heard said Carcano. I've heard a number of different pronunciations, and nobody agrees on which one is correct. Speaking of the unpronounceable, the original Carcano model 1891 long rifle. And this is indeed a long rifle. It's one of the oldest I own as well. One of only 3 truly antique rifles in my current collection. This one is dated 1896. It's a Tourney. I believe both of the rifles that we have with us today were made at the Tourney factory. But this is also 6 rounds, 6.5. Always been of the opinion that Carcanos have a very stiff bolt. And when I say this thing is long, it's long in every way. The reach from having it mounted on your shoulder to the trigger is a lot longer feeling than a lot of other rifles of the time. But we're going to go ahead and move a little closer to the target and bring out a couple of Beretta pistols. I'd mentioned we have 2 Beretta pistols with us today. This first one is a Beretta model 1934 Italian Army, dated 1942. This is 7 rounds of 380. We're 12 yards from the target, and that is confirmed as we actually checked with a rangefinder, just out of curiosity, which is actually standard. They were trained to use their pistols between 10 and 15 meters, and meters are pretty close to yards. So 7 rounds, and let's see if I can hit anything. I'm not very good with this pistol. Every other hit 4 out of 7, so not hideous, for what it is. She's an old gal, but definitely a cool one. And next up, one that we haven't seen in quite a while, the Beretta model 1951. This is one that was actually adopted by the Italian Navy to replace the model 1934. Belongs to my friend Colin, who is here with us. Say hi, Colin.
Hey.
He's behind the camera always. And this one is 8 rounds of 9mm, and it has this really strange release mechanism. It's a button on the bottom corner of the frame rather than the traditional heel release seen on the model 1934. But again, 8 rounds, 9mm. Only missed 1. So proof that I don't totally suck. There is a degree of the 1934 just isn't the greatest pistol ever made, but it is a cool one. It's one that I'm really happy to have in my collection, and it definitely, rounds out my Axis collection. again, just a good day to bring out some of the pistols and rifles of Italy. And we cover quite a wide time period between what we brought out today, from 1896 to sometime in the 1950s. Exact date unknown, but it is a model 1951, and they didn't stick with them for an extremely long time. Again, for Italy themselves, it's pretty much just the Navy. Demos have been done of all of these, both pistols and rifles. If you are interested, you can check their respective playlists if you want to know the history on any of them. This one was actually quite a while ago that we did this video. I believe this was the first of the 4 that we did a demo of. Meanwhile, hope you enjoyed the video. It's been Thomas with Great Northwest Weaponry, and I will see you all next time.